So I'm here today with Pastor Val Siama, and he is a pastor in Myanmar, Burma.
Yes.
Sometimes called Myanmar, sometimes called Burma. And we've been able to help out through the ShareJOY Run water project. We've been able to help provide funding for you to put freshwater wells in villages in Myanmar. Can you tell us, Pastor Vermer, how that started and then the impact of the wells in those communities today?
Okay. How we started was that there was a small community, about 12 houses, and they are very poor. They did not have any well because they cannot afford to dig well. So the children come to our church for Sunday school, and oftentimes we visited them and we try to reach the parents. And one day they told me that they do not have water well. So they have to carry water from very, very far and on their head, and the men will carry on the shoulder. And I begin to think, and the Lord somehow helped me to talk to them, and I asked them, how about if I pray for you for the water well? Would you allow me to pray for me? I said, yes, they said. And we prayed, and okay, as I leave them, I will pray for you, okay? I said, and we have been praying for them. And after a month or so, the Lord provided some fund, and we immediately dig the well. And after that, they are so happy, and they're now friendly. And I'm like their friend or pastor or something like that, even though they are not believers. From that time on, they urge their children to come to our church, attending the Sunday school program, and we don't let them, we brought them back to the house after Sunday school hour, and we also feed them. And because of that, we were able to share the gospel, and one child got saved and got baptized. And that's the start, and we have the idea that preaching the gospel, the living water, who is Jesus Christ, by providing this fresh water well, the parents are now very receptive and very friendly to us because they feel indebted. Yes. Because we provide water for them. So that's how we started it. And with the fund from here, Valley Forge Baptist Church, we did in another place. One is in Rangoon Division, and others are in northern part of the country, where our missionary Ong Chin is serving. And we have been digging 2-3 wells, and after we dig the first well in that place, one family was so interested, and they want to hear about the gospel. So they invited me to their house, and here, there the father, the mother, and their oldest daughter, I shared to them the gospel face to face, and they got saved, and they want to be baptized. So the same day we went to the river. It was flood some time ago, but now it is streamed down, and I baptized the father, the mother, and the daughter, the oldest daughter. Wow. So because of the water, this well, I preached the gospel in actually in the village, open air. Even one time when I preached the gospel near the well, a monk passed by, and he didn't try to bother us. So he just laughed at one of the ladies that was sitting and listening the gospel, and they just laughed at each other and smiled at each other. And I was thinking, boy, now I think I can preach here, you know. And it is the impact is so fascinating. Overwhelming. We thank God so much for this opportunity, and Valley Forge Baptist for helping us and funding us for this living water projects. And we hope that we can dig more. And there are more wells that are prospectives, and people ask me, please come and dig well for us.
So there's a greater need for more wells.
Yes,
So the more
yes.
that we can raise funds from the ShareJOY Run, the
Yes.
more we can help provide wells in villages in
Yes.
Myanmar, and the more lives are changed. So you
Yes, sir.
provide physical water, so you
And-
have opportunity to give them the gospel, the
Yes,
living
the
water.
the living water, yes.
Terrific.
Amen.
That you shared something with me earlier. You said
Mhm.
that the government
Mhm.
had provided wells, but they came with generator
Mhm.
that the people had to pay to have the generator
The
run.
gas.
Okay, they
The
had to have the
gas,
gas run,
mhm.
generator run, but they didn't have the money to do that.
That's
so
right.
with the wells that you're providing from funds for the ShareJOY Run,
Mhm.
actually are free to the
Yes,
villagers, and
that's right.
they transform those
Mhm.
communities.
That's right. The whole village, about 400 houses.
Mhm.
The government built one well, and they built a tank, reservoir. But in order for the well to be pumped up with a generator, the villagers need to contribute money to put gas into the generator, and these villagers do not have the money to contribute for the gas. So maybe in 2 months they will run one time, and it is not sufficient. And this well is sitting there useless. They don't use this well because of no gas in the generator to pump the water out. But now, as we dig the water well, they pump it with hands.
Mhm.
They put down a container that is made with PVC pipe, and they pull out, and they have the water immediately. So they don't need to spend any money.
Yeah, it goes right along with the gospel. It's free.
That's
you
right.
don't pay for it.
That's right.
It's provided. It's given as a
Mhm.
sacrifice from Jesus Christ. So we're
That's
glad
right.
we're able to provide those funds to help out.
Amen.
Thanks for being faithful there in Myanmar to allow us to do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Mhm.
Are there many more needs for more water wells in villages there?
Yes, right now we can dig. There are a number of wells that are asking me, people. Maybe we can dig 10 wells more.
Okay, so
Mhm.
we're praying for at least 10 more wells,
Yes,
and go
mhm.
beyond that
Yes. Mhm.
for the next ShareJOY Run.
Yes.
Terrific.
Yes.
And the
Mhm.
best time, I think you told me, was in the dry season,
That's right.
which would be likely March.
Yes. Mhm.
That's the driest time, and so
Mhm.
if you can get water
Mhm.
then water can be supplied year-round. Is that
That's
kind
right.
of the
That's
philosophy?
right.
Okay,
That's right.
terrific. Thank you so much for being faithful there in Myanmar
Oh,
with
it's
the
my pleasure.
ShareJOY Run the Water Well project.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.